Yeah, yes, sir, man. Come on. Happy Sunday, man. You know who it is. You know what it is, man. Let's kick this thing on something like this. I say, like, come on. Come on. Ghetto style, thug style. You feel me? Come on. Spur of the moment. Yeah. Fall back. Come on. Taco Key. I see you, baby. See Manzo. Yeah. Come on. No job, no gossip. Cuz I see you, family. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta eat, sleep, breathe this to understand. If you ain't, then get you nothing about G man. I see you, baby. DTZ. Come on now. Yeah. Luke Colazzo, my boy. No job, no from Bernie the Boxer. Ooh. It's Bernie the Boxer. Ooh. That boy got his own song. I swear to Jesus, boy, I'm so blessed, Lord. Thank you. I'm so blessed. That boy got his own song. Shout out to my boy Steve Penn, man. Shout out to my boy Steve Penn down there, man. Like I say, boy, hey, everything comes together for a reason. And like I say, that's perfect melody for me, man. I swear to Jesus, that's so lovely, man. Let me say, like we always do too. They say we do everything, right? We can do it all, right? Like I say, so I even took I made the school song for my elementary school, man. What I say? I don't even want to repeat it, but I did it. You understand? All right. Shout out to my boy Steve Penn, though. Okay, appreciate everybody, man. Like I say, you know who it is. You know what it is. It's yours. Truly, it's Brady the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? Come on, man. Hey, listen, I appreciate everybody like y'all for real. So, like, I didn't really have nothing to do, and I kind of wasn't even going to go and do no show. But it's Sunday sitting around. Couldn't cut my grass because it rained. I probably could have did it now, but anyway, I ain't have nothing to do, man. Going back to work, you understand? And I had nothing to do, so I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and say something to him, give him something. I feel like talking about boxing. I don't know what it is. What I read or something made me think about it, and probably Instagram. I seen something about Buzz, so anyway, I say go give my 2 cents in, give us something to talk about. Ray Sanders, appreciate you. Counterpunch, your boy Mambo, Modern King, Zone Sixer, yeah. All right, so like I say, we watched the fight last night. Beautiful fight, excellent performance. Bud, like I say, one for the ages with that. I mean, and then like I say, film study. Excellent film study. You feel me? If you want to go back, so classic, man. Come on. And I've been watching Bud. Like I say, I've been watching the interviews and everything. And I was just remarking to my wife earlier. I said, when a fella come along like me, like when I see somebody that's in love with boxing like me, and then they watch Bud and they say, listen how he said this, look how he did this, watch how he, and I swear I seen that in him, with a couple of things he said, especially with the what he said, well, it's gonna be a long night for him then. Classic. Oh, classic, man, classic. I can go on and on with the things that he said. And did you see the matter of factness, the no expressionless, out of everything but poker face, but real smooth, candid with his words. That boy Bud Crawford, boy, like I say, all time. Yeah, yeah, stepping in that step. Yeah. All right. Shout out to Team Crawford in general. You understand? Okay. So anyway, like I say, we watched the fight last night, and Spence, man, hell, he took a heck. He was fighting his ass off, man. He was fighting his ass off. He was fighting his ass off, man. He was trying, and it's true to fact he do the same exact shit over and over, but he was trying it over and over and over, and I could see where it was working out. He was, hey, actually one time, actually when he got dropped the first time, he tried to stab after Bud stabbed him. That's what threw him off balance. Bud stabbed him. Then Then he tried to stab Bud and fell off balance. Also, another thing that I pointed out that I seen, Juice, Aftermath White, Tim Stotty, Drip Set, Saint Rando, Marion Anderson. Appreciate everybody, man. You know who it is, man. It's yours truly, man. It's Bernie the Box. So anyway, another thing that I observed last night was Derrick James, man. Shit, he was telling that man the truth. You waiting to get hit. Come on. That man said, man, you waiting to get hit, man. Listen, step around him. Step around him. After that, he couldn't tell you nothing else. You know what Spence gonna do? He do step around him. You a sitting duck, man. Come, hey, step around him. Hey, so everybody criticizing Derrick James about that. They need to cut it, man. He's telling them right. Boss man, what's good? Shit. Listen, Derrick James telling the right instructions. He ain't getting nowhere where he ain't no chump trainer. Now that we ain't gonna say that. He ain't no chump trainer now. Was he empathetic? I can't say, but from the outset, for me, he wasn't enough. That's my criticism of Derrick James. He wasn't empathetic enough for that guy. You know, I'm a softie. Shit. I swear to Jesus. I promise you. Had that happen reverse with Bud, I would have jumped in the ring. I would have jumped in the ring. I would have fired on Spence myself. We'd have jumped him then. Fuck. I ain't even lying. If that would have happened to Bud, man, I was gonna jump. I would have jumped in the ring, man. Fuck it. I don't even care. We gonna get fined. I don't even care. Bloods, we gonna win. However it is, we gonna win. All right. Anyway, so like I say, that was my empathy for my like I say, criticism of Derrick James. But when I watched the fight again, which I couldn't wait to watch it on television. Oh, that nigga Bud, like I said. Oh, did you see the rhythm? The switch ups. Cole. Listen, if you want to watch a cold boxer, you better go watch Bud Crawford, man. Like they say, old school, like James Toney. That's why they click like that. James, they say real recognize real and all that other stuff. Like I said, man, special, different, small things. Small, I don't even know, man. Like I say, and Red keep him so smooth, and Red keep him flowing like water, and Bo keep, like I say, drop. Did you hear the man? And Saul cut him up. You see that catch counter, that uppercut? Man, that's Saul, man. Oh my, best team in the world, boy. I swear. That man said, yeah, it's good too. Everybody come from the bottom too. But at the same time, one common goal is to win and be great and mix it all up in a pot like they do down there at Gumbo. Shake them up. Oh, Rhoda, you gonna win every time. You got Saul, you got Bo, you got Red, and you got Bernie the Boxer. Come on now, You can't what? All right. Accuracy ball, Donnell, appreciate you, baby. All right, so listen, I ain't doing nothing, just talking about boxing, but I was watching the little clips too. I didn't know what to take from this. They was showing all the epilogue. It was the epilogue, and they say they show the reactions to in the crowd and everything. And Charlo was like, shit, I ain't fighting him, I'm fighting Canelo. Now I ain't know how he was saying it, like Canelo, he did cash cow. He a big guy up there, definitely for sure. Or he was like, shit, nigga, I'm staying away from that nigga. I don't know what that man, nigga better shit. Man, shit, I'm going to go get that money, man. Shit, I'm going up there and it's going to be a little easier up there. Shit, I ain't know how to take that from that, but I see Willie, my boy. Come on now, listen. I'm pulling up. I promise, I'm pulling up. Craig Smith, yes, sir, man. I'm chilling, man. It's Sunday. I finally got a chance to make it to the house of the Lord today, and we went up, had a good service. Bishop, man, like I say, it was a blessing to get back in the house of the Lord. And where else would we be without him? And so my day going pretty good. I can't complain, man. Appreciate everybody. But like I say, so I didn't know how to take that. Now I was thinking this too. So like I say, with the fight going on with Spence and Crawford again. Now, yeah, because I think Spence, he fought a hell of a fight. Like I say, he was a warrior in there for real. And like I say, again, Bud was so gracious with him and told him the truth. You understand? Because he in there with him. But like I say, I think at 54, I think it's going to be a hell of a fight. But if at the fight at 54, I was thinking, and Bud shouldn't have to relinquish his championships. I was wondering, because we're hearing things about Tim Tszyu getting the championship, upgraded to the championship, which he shouldn't do, and I'll talk about that. Or then, Boots been clamoring for a title shot, even though he got so many fights, but he ain't really went really there. You feel me? So it's like maybe he should fight Keith Thurman or something. So, but my point was this: is that to try to why Bud is trying to do this, try to slip this underneath to fight Ennis. I don't know, I don't know. I don't know how Ennis will be. I don't know how Ennis will be. Maybe he might be respectful enough to just chill and hopefully get a shot. I don't know, but I was just trying to figure out. Maybe they try to strip him of this. You know what I'm saying? Try to rob some luster out of the unification matches going on because, like I say, with this fella Tim Zoo, and I see you what you talking about Derek James Hope grabbing his gloves. I didn't get a chance to watch that, but everybody keeps saying that, and I really was looking for it yesterday, but I didn't really see it. I didn't see him touch his glove, but Tim Zoo getting upgraded to championship. Now listen, Tim Zoo a good fighter and he deserved his shot, and he been clamoring for this guy. But listen, this is big dog status now. We in big dog status now, so we going to just chill. It's the end of the year. The year ain't feel me ain't. It's about to be up. We passed the halfway mark. You understand? So listen, just chill back. You know what I'm saying? Let everything fester out. Him and Canelo gonna do their thing, and then after that, let the man come see you. Or we figure it out after that. You understand? Still, even at that, still mix it up. You still got Lubin over there. You still got some other people to sort it out because we got big shit going. You feel me? You got Canelo going. You got Crawford going. You got all this other shit going, and you cool and all, but shit, let the big boys play. You feel me? So, at any rate, if he is having to be stripped of the championship, man, then you got to fight somebody for the championship. Don't let them upgrade you to the championship. Show some class. Show something. You understand? And fight somebody for the championship. That's all I'm saying. So, Boxing Voice, y'all watching me, Blue Blood Sports, all these people that's watching everything, just tell them, listen, come on now, implore this. Will he implore if not? If upgraded to the championship, will he implore somebody to fight him for the championship? Will he fight for the vacant title? You understand? That's what I'm imploring Tim Zoo. Fight for the vacant title. You feel me? Okay, don't just let him upgrade you, fella. Fight for the vacant title. All right. Boss man, what he say? Boss talk. Now Bud is the A side, so he can definitely call the shots. Yeah. Okay, the money man. All right, yes sir. But like I say, I didn't get to see Derek Glove. I think they pounded gloves, so I don't really know. I didn't ever see Derek James grab the gloves, but I can see where he's coming from with that. Like, this guy's dynamite. Like, man, shit, he beat the hell out of my guy. I don't know, man. Come on. Shit, he didn't. Nobody seen that coming. But like I say, he listened when I listened to him. Did pretty good instruction. He told him step around him, move. You're waiting to get hit. Come on, come behind your jab. Don't fall over. Like I said, that guy ain't no slouch, coach. He's just an asshole as a person. And sometimes we all are. You understand? All right. Let's get into some questions. Shady Slim. It's Sunday. On my soul, boy. Tony C, you said it. Charlo's looking scared. T Spence. I see you, man. Yeah, hey, I swear, I promise you, he did look scared. That's why I said, which one was it? Was he like, I'm going with this guy, but I'm definitely one. Hey, don't put me with him. I'm going there. He says these excuses getting out of hand, getting worse than that and water. Oh yeah. Hey. Hey, but Spence, nah. He like I say, man, he came up. He was fighting good as he could. That's it. He just came up a little short. That's it. Crawford just sharp, and it's gonna be the same pretty much. It's gonna be the same pretty much. I think maybe he just feel a little bit better. I mean, he gonna have a lot of stress off his back too. Like I say, he the underdog. So he don't got nothing. He don't have to live up to nothing no more. And you know what I mean? So I think it was a good fight for real because Spence was steady fighting, so Crawford could show off his skills. It wasn't what we wanted to be for. You feel me? Like, if it wasn't Spence, they'd say he put up a good fight. You feel me? But Bud just, with Spence, so it was a good fight, and I think Spence gonna be a little stronger, and I think it's gonna be an entertaining fight. Especially watching Bud, because Bud is an entertaining fighter. At the same time, you go watch all that shit he did. The other ones they talking about because y'all didn't hype them guys up. This guy was a lot of hype. Good fighter, but a lot of hype. A lot of extras put on him. So You know, if you watch the on my soul, we what the Diaz performance, that was a gold medalist. You understand? Gold medalist. All right, gold medalist. No matter, I don't know how you slice it, but it's gold medalist. Cut him up. Cut him up. Lamont Peterson, who's a hell of a champion, a great fighter, good fighter, tough fighter, seasoned fighter, national champion, all that, veteran, good man. Shit, he went tooth and nail with him, but cut him up. Styles make fights, but I'm just saying, dominant forms look so good, dominate but look good in it. Make the guy look, just keep him in it just enough. Man, showcase some skills. Like I say, the Postal, classic, classic Postal. It's like when you talking about putting a game plan together, that's what Crawford do. He go set the tone. He put the game plan together. This man can do it all. I'm just telling you. So when the other guys say this, I don't want to. I don't want to say. Sometimes, maybe I don't know. Maybe I probably am reading into it too much. Maybe I am reading into it too much. Maybe I am. But and because this was such a huge one. But like I say, that was ballet out there with the Postal. Nasty. Walked in. He could have stood there and stopped that guy. Man, boxed that guy. Did all kind of things to him. Blew his mind. It's a classic performance. That's a study. That's a film study. Man, Crawford a bad dude. Shout out to Bud Crawford, man. All right, but anyway, like I say, so anyway, who want to get in there with Bud Crawford if you're lying? And they said Tank said he want to get in there. Now listen, he lying. He don't want to do that. He want to go in that woodcutter. He don't want to do that. Listen, he don't want to do that. Now, and now if I'm imploring him, now if y'all saying this, everybody watch me, listen to me. Listen, all right. It say you can't take no claws or no rest this and that, because we ain't gonna do that anyway. We gonna come in the best, however we feel. We don't blood or nothing like that, so we gonna come solid anyway. But that's it. Don't try to put nothing on it. Just make the fight and do the fight. No, big talking, big talking, big talking, big talking, big talking. But it'll be explosive. It'll be a hell of a event. It'll be a hell of a event. Ooh-wee. All right. So listen, it's starting to rain out here, man. I come out do my show. I ain't have nothing to do, sitting around, talk about some boxing. Those the main things on topic. Let's say Mike Flemings, what he say? What will be the point of the rematch at 154 if the belts ain't involved? Because they two is the best fighters in the world. Well, they dropped Errol Spence out the pound for pound rankings. I seen they said that. Which which you kind of could say was that's why, because it was hype. He definitely shouldn't go out the man. But Crawford been pound for pound number one for years, and just because he got swept by him, everybody got swept by him. So what? All right, that guy still accomplished more than everybody. So more. Hey, listen. All right. Anyway, we all know who number one is. That's all that count. Number one. You understand? They said second place don't count. You feel? We all know who number one is and who been number one. All right. So, like I say, Spence, like he said, I feel like he gonna come back, and I think that's the point. He earned his stripes for however it is. He's a draw. Remember, he's a pay-per-view star. He's all this. He did that. He's the big fish. All right. He's still hey. He just came up a little short. That's it. He just came up a little short. So, like I say, I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight. This is gonna be an entertaining fight, and hell, we seen other fights that weren't competitive. Go to another one. But Spence was in the fight. He was fighting tough. That's all. So I can't wait to see the fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight. And plus the money, they already wrote it up. And man, that was a good fight. Spence put up a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight he put up. Hell of a fight. He didn't win, but he showed a lot of guts and a lot of determination. That's what he showed. Now, shit, it's true. That's true. So, anyway, all right. What else is new? What else is new? Alaska, what they say? Down under, Charlo is the king of deflection. Well, like I say, Charlo know the same kind of thing that Spence was kind of probably should have been knowing and thinking about. But I ain't gonna knock Charlo, because at the same time, shit, Canelo is the big man, and he going for the other titles. He He ain't got the. He just gonna come in there natural like they used to do back in the days, and fight close to around his normal weight, and gonna feel good and good. You understand? And man, shit, I ain't ruling Charlo out to win that fight. Charlo did the same thing Bud did. He worked himself up by the bootstraps, and he beat guys. They wasn't superstar guys, but because he was with the popular crowd and watching him, he get all this accolade, all this other stuff, which he deserved. But like I say, them guys ain't heralded guys. Them guys he beat for the titles wasn't heralded guys. They was just as good as the guys that Bud beat for his titles. But y'all say that, you understand? So anyway, I give him super respect. I give Charlo super respect, and he earned his titles. And them guys that he fought was good fighters. And when he came up short or came up close, he give it back. He went where it is. But Crawford different. You see, he had trouble with Tony Harrison, who's an excellent boxer, but definitely ain't no Crawford, ain't no puncher like Crawford, and definitely don't have the mental toughness as Crawford. You understand? So definitely you want to watch away from Crawford. You watching Crawford. Feel me? I ain't gonna stick him. Hold on, somebody called in from New York, New York. I got New York calling in already. It ain't the call in portion, but go ahead.
Man, I want to say, I already thanked you and saluted you last couple days, but I just want to say right now you're talking bad crap. You know good and well Spence didn't put up no good fight. One. Two, I want to address how Crawford be putting his opponents on ice, making them wait a long time to fight. He did that to Spence, and he did that to Porter.
Oh man, you in La La Land, bro. All right, I'm gonna let you go, man. Listen, I'm not even gonna entertain that because we already know all the truths about that. And that's what made this fight more of a worldwide fight. And I appreciate you calling, man, but you have a good day, okay? Thank you, man. Yeah. No, we ain't entertaining none of that. And that's how I felt today. You see, I'm just chill right now. I feel so good and relaxed, and definitely not gonna entertain no nonsense. I thought he was gonna fully give me my props because I was going nuts over here, but he was trying to call and get underneath my skin. No, sir. But anyway, like I say, again, the money. You feel me? The money. Definitely gonna be the money. Spence. What? Like he say they from Texas. You think they just ain't that the show me state or some shit like that? Okay. So now they ready to go again. All right. So now it is what it is. So we gonna see what the man deserves, and I think it's gonna be a good fight, and it's gonna be a money fight. Still, like I say, it's gonna be a good fight. It is what it is. We gonna see what the suspense is. Can he come back? Can he put up a better fight? And that's what he said. He gonna feel like he gonna put up a better fight. Man, they talk. All right, 54. Keep all his belts. Like I say, we gonna fight at 54 just on the strength. What? Come on, y'all can fight for the mandatory spot at 54. That could be that spot. You feel me or something? I don't know what it is anyway. It's just a fight. They already made it his business. Spence was the man right outside of Canelo, right? It's business. It's how we love it or hate it, and let's just go along with it. I think it's gonna be a good fight. Shout out to my boy Bud Crawford. Get that money, man. Get your money, man. Get your paper. Get your paper. Get your paper. All right, Juice Man, what did he say? That's a good question. He said, is the next fight in Vegas or Omaha? It's still a big Vegas fight. It's still a big Vegas fight. You understand? This man got the Dallas Cowboys behind him. Bud got Eminem behind him. You understand? It's a superstar. These guys are star-studded guys now. You understand? Omaha, we love you. We through. We in Vegas now. We in Saudi Arabia. We in Dubai. You feel me? We gone. We up there now. It is what it is, man. We under the lights. We gave everything we could. You feel me? And we on. You understand? When we gonna be on Good Morning America? Somebody remind me. All right. Napoleon Strong, what'd he say? Derek ego didn't allow him to say Spence mentally and physically. Um, he says Derek's ego didn't allow him to say Spence mentally and physically. Well, again, I'm gonna tell you like this: a boxer is really on his own out there. Derek James gave him good instructions, but it was up on him to employ those instructions to do it. He couldn't do it. Now, that's the one thing you cannot do is do it for him. You can instruct him and guide him. That's what you do. Like you say, I was watching Karate Kid today, and he said, "Teacher say, student do." You understand? student didn't do, and that was it, because Bud was going upside his head. And one thing, he was discombobulating with that jab. You understand? And you, if you ever been in a fight before, I mean, you could just, I mean, you wouldn't understand. A big stage, and you really trying to get this guy. All your tactics ain't working. They usually work every other time. You ain't gonna change. A leopard don't change his spots overnight or ever. You understand? So he couldn't he couldn't do nothing. He was dead to rights. He was dead man walking. Like I said, he was through before he got in there. It was already written. So anyway, Derrick James, he was an asshole. He wasn't empathetic through the buildup. He wasn't gracious through the buildup. He wasn't humble through the buildup. He wasn't humble afterwards, and he wasn't empathetic to his fighter. That's my gripe. I don't know how else you've seen it. So other than that, as far as his boxing knowledge, I think again he's worthy of all them accolades that he did. And shit, that's the true story. You feel me? So if you listen to what he said, he was telling the truth in there. He was telling him it's just up to the guy to do it. All right. He says, Tough Blood Boxer says, how many years do we have left with Bud in the boxing game? Is there specific? Well, pretty much he didn't say it. He didn't kind of laid out a couple things. And if anybody that know boxing, you understand the options, which I kind of laid them out. We got the Keith Thurman, which I would love to see. I think that's a big money fight, Keith Thurman fight. We got the obligatory of Earl Spence, and then the Charlo fight. I think that's the fight that everybody else want to see. I think that's a big time fight. I think that you know, mm, either way you slice it, I think Charlo gonna come out good with the Canelo fight. Whether he lose the fight, I don't see him getting just demolished in the fight. I see him. No, I don't know. He might go to sleep. I don't know. I swear to God, Canelo might turn up. Listen, it's a big year. You feel me? They going up. You feel me? They had the hype with Tank now. You know what I'm saying? They had the hype with Tank, and that was all hype because Tank a one-time world champion, but everybody like him. So you're popular, motherfucker. You're popular, motherfucker, but you ain't really accomplished a lot of shit. Ryan ain't never accomplished shit, but he was an Instagram follower, so you know what I mean? They fight was big in that sense, but not in talent and nothing else. So anyway, all right, then you had Spence, who had a lot of, and Crawford had a lot of talent, a lot of compliments in the motherfucker, and we demolished the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Charlo going up, turning up, you know what I'm saying? Came out of nowhere, took the spot from little big Charlo. Feel me? Gonna fight Canelo, who, you know what I mean, came back off a comeback win over Ryder down there. Didn't look spectacular, but he's still the undisputed super middleweight champion. Then Charlo, the super middleweight champion, super welterweight champion, undisputed. Feel me? So you got two undisputeds, fight two undisputeds. Feel me? So you got two undisputeds. Then you got this guy trying to take his undisputed, so he gonna be two-time undisputed at the same exact time, two different ways. So that's some cold-blooded shit, boy. And Canelo, like, listen, you ain't gonna make no history off me. Charlo, like, man, I'm trying to make some history. Listen, that's gonna be a hell of a banger. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of competition going up, and so I can't rule out however it's gonna go. You feel me? But anyway, Charlo's still gonna be the undisputed, hopefully, after the Canelo fight, and I think that hopefully him and Crawford can get it on for at the same time be doing the shit again. Like, nigga, I fought him two undisputed, then I'll fight this nigga undisputed. It's chunky. You feel me? Oh my God. All right, but anyway, like I say, at the same time too, I don't want Zoo. If Zoo do get the championship, or they don't let him upgrade him, huh? Don't upgrade him. Do not upgrade him, and I want y'all to implore him to not get upgraded. You feel me? You cannot get upgraded to the world champion. You cannot do that. You can fight for the title. So you got Lubin, you got Mendoza out there that's hot right now. Get them boys a shot for the title. All right. So listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much. We got 30 minutes. I think I said what else I said. Let's get some more feel me, let's get some more questions out there. Let's get some more comments. It says Jay Peter says ES called it strap season. We called it take season. King Bud. Bernie want to thank you, Bud and team, for the amazing performance. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. We went to the boy. We went up with that one, boys. It's like I say, it was a world event. Farrakhan comment on it. It was a world event. But boxing is like that. Fights, big time fights. Joe Louis, Max Schmeling, Ali Frazier, Ali Foreman, All big time things. Hey, baby, did you make your pizza? All right. Okay, what do you say? 93 Octane say the excuse is getting out of hand. All right. So let me get back down to the. Let me scroll down. Let me scroll down. What do you say? Charlo, you next, undisputed 3 times. Okay. Boots getting that IBF strap from Bud one way or the other. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. We have to throw it in the trash. We have to throw it in the trash. I see you just a Bud hater. You just a Bud hater. What do you say? Highlight says Northside, Omaha. Yeah. Hey, he just a Bud hater. And that's cool. You understand? But it ain't good for you. Hating is bad for your health, family. He said James Harden knows nothing. His dumb ass said, "Are y'all all in the same weight class?" I don't know what that meant. All right. What Steve Polanco says they handing out all excuses. They can't understand how Bud beat the brakes off Spence. He just how classy, man. It was a film study for real. It was a film study. It's a film study. Bud is a real student of the game. Real student of the game. Real student of the game. Glad to know him. Glad to know him. All right. What do you say? Somebody hating on me. Shut them up about them gloves being tested, Bernie. Oh yeah. Hey, I told you. Listen, I say like this. He turned into Superman when he put his trunks on, when he put his shoes on, when he put that cup. Man, he turned into Superman. Huh? When he get in the gym, when he put his headgear on, he put his box shoes on. Man, he put them gloves on. Man, the man turned to Superman. Man, I'm just telling you. Just seen it. You just seen it, man. I watched this guy go to work, man. We talking about boxing now. We talking about boxing. Cold blooded with that boxing, man. Cold blooded with that boxing, man. Cold blooded. We talking about film study. We talking about boxing. We talking about an art form. You understand? We ain't talking about no Roman gladiator. We ain't talking about no toe to toe. Talking art form here. You understand? Yes. Talking ballet. Yes. 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 All right. The illish. Yes, that's right. The illish. What do you say? He says, Bernie, have you ever gotten a ring and spar bump? Yeah. What you talking about? Come on. Where you think he get all his moves? Come on, man. I've been with him ever since he was 7. Of course. Now he babies me. You understand? We work? Of course. Of course. Of course. Come on now. Yeah. I learned from Bud. That man a bad man. Stuff I did not even think about doing. He do. Bad. Inside fighting. You seen it. Man, bad. Green says that was a performance from a unified champion. Earl Spence is a C-level fighter for real. He needs to go fight Blair Kyles or Rolly. Spence don't deserve to be in the ring with Crawford. Now, see, like I say, Spence is a hell of a fighter. Crawford just did what he did to him, like he did all the rest of them. Took him out of his game. Took him out of his game. Carl, you was crazy. I love you, honey. Dad love you. All right. Hey. So like I say, Spence hell of a fighter, man. You can't say that about Spence. You know, great. All that stuff that they said, it was true. We just took him apart. We just knew how to find the holes in him. It's levels. You understand? It's just levels, man. It's just levels. That's right, man. That's right. Uh, G-Man says you should come out. You should come out and fight Orthodox this time. They won't know what to do. That's not on. There's no film on it. Well, like I say, Bud do a lot of things. When you just know boxing, you just know boxing. Good question. Wait a sec. DT said you see Regan struggling to make weight, but wants to fight Devin. I don't know if that was him struggling to make weight, or if it was probably from the last fight. And I think that I was wondering why would he put that out. I was thinking, why would he put that out, like for sympathy or something. It's not our fault that you got to go through that to make weight, or it's your job to perform. You understand? So Um, that's just it. We respect you for being a world champion, but if you don't perform well, you're gonna hear it. That's just the way it is. And that's in anything. If you don't perform well, you're gonna hear it. So, everybody goes through something. So that's just like I said. A lot of people looking for attention. A lot of things is for attention, and I think that was one of those things. So I think that's a good fight for him. I think Devin did right by trying to take progress. I think he the weakest link. I think Matias and maybe Rolly probably the weakest link, but Matias is tough. I don't know. To is definitely tough. Um, so I think Regis is the you feel me, the weaker link of the champions and an easier mark. What I mean? If this guy could just box circles around him that just fought Zorilla, sure Devin got a lot of good chance. And what I'm saying, he gonna be more happier at 140. So you know, good to them. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. He says, if no rematch, time to use the PPV buyers and fight Virgil. Well, Virgil still got to get better. The sky's the limit for Bud Crawford, but all those guys is good fights right now. Postal was considered a beast. You said it. Like I say, Bud is a cash cow right now. He's definitely popular. He's definitely a viewer. He definitely can draw the numbers now. You can't say he's not a pay-per-view star now. You understand? You can't say that. You can't say he's not a pay-per-view star. So sky's the limit for us. We can fight anybody and draw them in. You know what I mean? But those are good fights. Those are the fights that's gonna get us where we need to be. Like I say, any of them. Stanionis, uh, Virgil Ortiz, Keith Thurman. I really want to see the Keith Thurman fight for real. I really think that's the fight. Outside of Charlo and Spence rematch, I rather us fight Keith Thurman for real. I think that's a good fight. They was teammates on the United States team. Keith Thurman was a unified champion. He know how to talk. You know what I mean? He know how to fight, and I think that he definitely gonna be the underdog. But he throws a lot of challenges at Bud, and it makes for a good fight. You just can't count him out. And like I say, Keith, that's one time Thurman. All right, just a guy. What he say? 402 stand up, one love, hit the like button. Okay, you heard him. You heard him. Just a guy. You heard him. Okay, do three things for me. DB3, stand up. I need you to do the liking. I need you to do the subscribing. I need you to share. You feel me? I got 542, 562 in the spot. Hit me, like me, share me, subscribe me. You feel me? Okay. Do that for the kid. Just one time for the one time. All right. What infamous say? What infamous say? You talking about game? We said nobody got a prime game bull on their resume, a pound for pound fighter with that level of speed and explosiveness. But we do. Appreciate you, baby. Thanks for understanding. You understand? Those that know don't tell, and those that tell don't know. All right. He says, Pierre White says, my boy Bernie, yeah, Shot Town. Shot Town. All right. All right, baby. I want that pizza too. That's gonna be so good.
Yeah, pizza.
What do you say, Jay Shot say? Spence is an A fighter for this time. Bud was just a A plus fighter, A plus fighter on that night. Say it again, A plus. A plus. Jay Beasy, tell him again. Tank don't want no smoke. It's a lie. Says you lying, Craig. Tell him what he say. Boost can't even cut off the ring. Listen, we don't want to ruin him. We don't want to ruin him. Go back and do some studies. They did. Even though they became world champions first, Trinidad. He ruined Felix Trinidad. I mean, he ruined Fernando Vargas. He ruined David Reed. Good champions, and they accomplished a lot. But he ruined those guys because Trinidad was a murderer, and Crawford is a killer too. You understand? He's on that list. He's a killer. He's one of those. And save him, Lord, save him. All right, listen. All right, I'm done. Now, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm about to start just talking nonsense. Now I ain't got nothing to do. Okay, what do you say? Bernie, Tank was joking around, and the full video states he just talking trash. Oh, okay, exactly. What do you say? Like 2 years, about 3-4 fights left. Bernie, salute. Can I get a channel shout out? BVO Boxing. Shout out to BVO Boxing. I don't know what they do or what they say, but he told me to shout him out, so I shouted him out. Huh? The proof is in the pudding. You know when you're getting it from me, boy. All right. Bud versus Tank will be a super fight. A super fight. Tank can box. Tank can move. But he can't take that chin shot. He ain't gonna be able to take that. And Bud can do it 10 times. Like I say, a little big good man ain't gonna be no good big man in Crawford. Man, I'm telling you, but it'll be exciting. It'll be exciting. Let me say that. It'll be exciting. Explosive fight. All right. Nobody beats Bud. Okay, Jamel Hammer. People ask me if Bud will beat Boots. I tell them that I beat my boot. That I beat my boots because they're dirty. Okay. Gus Hernandez, what do you say? What do you think of Derrick James grabbing Bud's glove? I'm gonna go rewatch it now. I didn't see him really grab the glove, but I mean, he was shocked too. You see that jab, man? He turned him into mincemeat. That jab was that man. When you hit him with the jab, a hard sludge hammer jab, it discombobulates him. I mean, you know what I mean? He was dead to rights, you know. And sometimes you get in a rut and you're in the boxing ring, you just can't get out of it. And that was just it. He was trying, he just couldn't get out of it. He just could not get out of that rut. Crawford was just too good. He was hitting him from everywhere. You see them two body shots, two to the. All right, film study. That's what it was. He was turning that man upside down. Spence was trying his heart out. Shit, like you say, they can't fight for you. Ain't that what they said? Can't fight for you. Both said it. Everybody said can't fight for you. All right. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Who I got? N. Stevenson in here. I got Infamous in here. I got Peter Von Next. I got SRTENT. I got Tori Edward Torres in here. I got Sunny Days. All right. Don't want to see the rematch. It wasn't even close, but hey, I get it. The money. Spence fought a good fight. Go rewatch it. I got a second fight will be a worse for Spence. I think I say it was a good fight. Probably end up the same way, but I'm trying to think of a fight that kind of mirrored that. I'm really trying to figure out a fight that mirrored that. Definitely. Shane Mosley versus Vernon Forrest, man. Mosley versus Vernon Forrest and Vernon Forrest versus Mayorga. Versus Mayorga. Okay. Shane took a beating. He was a super high. Vernon Forrest was a good fighter, but Shane was considered a superstar, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world. And Vernon Forrest was like that nagging, good fighter, but hey, and he tore Shane apart. Shane never was the same after that. Shane rematched him, came out strong, fought a good fight, probably really won the fight, but he didn't win it in a fashion that he got lost in. So they didn't ever give Shane the fight. Vernon Forrest fought Mayorga, got stopped in the third round by Mayorga, and then got out boxed in a 12-round decision. So those things happen now. You know, you got to remember we didn't live in those days where a lot of hype was in. You know, they didn't have the internet. They didn't have, a lot of hype to go because Vernon Forrest, that was a big fight. Mayorga, that was a big fight. You know, his personality and him. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down, honey. Go sit down. I love you. Go sit down. Okay. So, like I say, those was big fights, and it was didn't come off as expected. It was more of a one-sided contest in both of those fights, and they was both pay-per-view fights. If I'm not, they was the best versus best. Anyway, so this fight can happen. I think Spence can at least do a little bit better. It could be somewhat more competitive, given that he feels better and got a chance to get a look at the kid. And I don't know. But anyway, the money. You understand? The money. What's 99 out of 100? What's the question? Yes, out of 99 out of 100 questions? The money. All right. Ken Davis. Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you. K Deezy. Boss man. You understand? Going back to work tomorrow. Yep, came up short. Okay. What'd he say? It would be great to see Floyd fight Bud, pass the choice, Bud win by stoppage huge play. No, I think Floyd didn't pass it right now. I know he in great shape and I know he looking good, and the great fighters of the past, if you do your history, they fought late into their age, and but no, I think it'll just be a spectacle. I think Floyd is really good, but no, we don't need that. Bud's like I say, it's the Terrence Crawford era, baby. Made our own way, family. We don't need Floyd to do that. You understand? Real recognize real, great recognize great. You understand? No matter how it is, you gotta respect it. You understand? You can't reject it. You gotta respect it. So it is what it is. The Terrence Crawford era. You understand? So, like I say, the kid and set the undisputed trend. Feel me? Switch trend. Feel me? Making that a thing. Switching. Rolls up the concrete. Um, Shit. All that other good shit. Feel me? And it's like I say, Terrence Crawford era, baby. Terrence Crawford era. Shout out to my boy Bud Crawford, man. Come on. Did he do it? Oh man, fucking right he did it. Oh my God. Shout out to Team Crawford as a whole. You feel me? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you? Huh? Speaking of what he say? What he say? You think Charlo will fight Tim so we can get an undisputed match for, up for Bud at 54? I told you, man. Sit back and let the big dogs roam. You understand? Tell that man to take a back seat. You did? Tell that man to take a back. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you some interesting shit. I'm gonna tell you some interesting shit. Some interesting cold-blooded shit to be. Which they don't do that no more. And I'm gonna get off here because I can rant and rave about boxing all day long. But Boots is a good size 47-pounder. Go up and fight Tim Zoo. Go up and fight Tim Zoo. Huh? Give him something to think about, huh? You can still keep your name in the press. You're still gonna be at 47. Go up and fight Tim Zoo. Shh. Do something. Emil Griffin fought Ruben Hurricane Carter. He was a welterweight champion. Moved up to 60. Fought Ruben Hurricane. Got stopped in the first round now. He got stopped in the first round. But he moved up 2 weight classes. Skip 54, went to 60. 54 was all right. It was still in its, in the infancy days, not a big title, but it's still a world title, 54. He skipped it, went to 60, fought a hard contender, tough contender. Nah, I'm just saying, all right. Anyway, food for thought. Anybody else thinking? Think. All right. He says, T-Pitt says, what's good, Bernie? Much props and congratulations from Chi-Town. Crew Intention says, Charlo rather fight Canelo, Bud will punish him. Again, no, that's with the money and the accolade. You feel me? Like I say, he can't come down to 47 and get the 47-pound title and they both be online. You know what I mean? Big boy, he going to go up there and get that. I ain't going to knock him. Like I say, they one and the same in that sense. You feel me? Like I say, he should stay out his business. Like, it's sadder to say for him, thinking about it now, that he don't get in his brother's business, but he get in his partner's business. And that's kind of backwards. He don't like Bud because Bud became a threat to Spence, but he never don't get mad at his brother for loving Bud, which he was a fan of Bud. But his brother stick with him. But he don't stick with his brother, he rather stick with his partner. Don't make no sense. Anyway, like I say, so I'm not knocking Charlo. He get the money. All right. Okay, so listen. I swear to God. Come on, I gotta get one more. I got 666 watchers in here. I gotta get one more. I gotta talk till I get one more. I got 661. They dropped that. All right, listen. You know who it is. You know what it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer Man. I ain't got too much else to say. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Like I say, do a couple things for me. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Hit the Cash App at Bernie the Boxer. You feel me? Like I say, man, appreciate everybody in the chat. And just like that, I said I'm gone. I'm gone.